Team tournament runner-up Splashy, who's averaging nearly 34 points per game for Jazz Gaming. And if he continues to rain in threes, who knows what? All games will air live starting July 14th at 6 p.m. Eastern, and there will be a broadcasting spotlight of fans who interact with the league on social media using the hashtag #Let'sGoTKL. There's also going to be a virtual prize cannon, so make sure you tune in and see what the turn is all about.
We are about to play against the New York Knicks, and we are getting ready to go.
Next week, we are celebrating you, the two.
There you go. Got the Knicks. Hey, son. The Raptors. At home here at Scotiabank Place.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA. And let's...
Well, Kevin,
David Aldridge, thank you. And now, the New York Knicks starters. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Alfred Payton is out there with Rose. And it's Barrett at the 3.
I was getting fouled out. And
for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam.
Not good.
For the Knicks, Nerlens Noel checks in for Julius Randle. And it's Burks in for Rose. Now, Steve, you look around the league, a couple teams already suffering injuries, testing that depth early.
And because they came into the season with high hopes, it's a test of their mental resolve as well, Kevin.
Van Vliet outside. Trent passes to Young. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Inside, here's Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's gone from a long way, and he's not done yet, in my opinion.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them. And so it's New York with it. Payton with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
29-7.
Their only other free throw attempt today and an earlier trip to the line. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors.
Which is great.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now, here's Barrett. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Oh, hello.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Got 1 foul.
The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft, RJ wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement.
And Toronto making a change here. Cobb's checked in. Toppin, he's checked in for the Knicks. Young passes to Boucher. Floats it up for Young.
Alley-oop, baby.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass.
First alley-oop try and attack it. First alley-oop going in. Let's
and he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Pass to Burks from past the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. You know, Greg asked Barrett, he said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his one season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent though, if they're going to turn the corner.
Noel. Boucher with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Burks.
I'm trying to do it again. I'm trying to do it again.
And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Burks.
I'm trying to do it again.
Got 8 points.
And credit Barrett for his ability to be in control. Nice job keeping his composure there in a tight spot.
Passes to Boucher. Back to Young. In contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. The Raptors have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Knicks shooting 31% here early on, not getting the shots they'd like. And he can't bank that one in. And here is Cobb. This game he had 12, and the 3-ball is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Noel.
Covering the same team, which is great.
Kicks it to Barrett. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. 11 points in the game.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
The pass to Trent. And here is Cobb. Here's Birch. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Toppin.
Come on. I gotta play
Here's
stronger
Noel.
defense here.
Payton outside to the paint. Here's Burks. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
If you play him soft, he's gonna kill you.
Young against Burks. Passes it to Birch. Here's Trent. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Toronto working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cobb. Buries the long-range jumper. Cobb's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Raptors.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Burks doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really, the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Pass to Noel. Back to Barrett. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Burks can't get it to go.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Trent can't hit. The Knicks shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Payton looking around. The dish to Burks. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Well, I can't do it.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The explosive leaping of Burks serves him well in completing plays like that.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with this free throw percentage up over 80.
Cobb kicks to Young. Boucher passes to Cobb. Hits the three-point bomb. Cobb's got 12 points in the game.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a...
And so it's Toronto, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. Recently, we had a chance to speak.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great, the whole organization.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least is an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball, and defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah. Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Fundamentals. Don't get flashy.
I'd be out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Young, and it's Birch in at the center position. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Boy.
They're trying to lob. They were trying to lob. Now I got Alex Burks. Come on.
Burks in the corner. Shoots from 14. Up again. Great positioning.
Why did I jump early, dude?
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Floats it up for Young.
Hell yeah!
Another example of Cobb's basketball IQ. He has the vision to make plays that others can't.
Nick shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best.
Hell yeah!
And the pass to Noel.
It's about time I need to make it.
And Barrett slams it in.
Oh, fantastic dunk.
I was throwing
and he hangs
lobs.
around up there just
now I
a
get to finish
camera
lobs.
time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's Birch. He's covered by Noel. Good work there as it goes. Birch has got 6. The Knicks shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Payton kicks to Burks. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Cobb passes to Young. Now, here's Boucher. Lock at 6. Young outside.
3. I cannot shoot threes whatsoever.
With the 3 of his own, but it's no good. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And the shot is long.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to
create. You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Knicks. For Toronto, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. And the free throw, no good. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Pass to Noel. .129 left now here in the second. Barrett for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Toronto shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Young passes to Cobb. Here's Trent. Now Cobb. 12 points for him. Young for 3. Here's Birch, and he dunks it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Bullock, good.
Terrific use of his body to open up space on the inside.
The bench is outscoring.
Toronto shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. Trent passes to Young. Toronto working the ball around now. Shot from Trent. And there's Cobb. That's good on the assist from Young. Cobb's got 14 points for the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Bullock, good.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And it's the Raptors' ball. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Cobb way outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy.
Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break.
Ranked 5th in NBA for steals. B minus. Try and get 2 threes.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the... And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And then for New York, Nerlens Noel checks in for Robinson. Gibson comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Burks in for Payton. And New York, looking at who they've got, Alec Burks is out there with Rose. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Noel in at the 5 down low. Young's shot is up.
I'm trying.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Cobb passes to Young. Cobb dishes to Young. Boucher kicks to Hood. Passes it to Cobb.
I didn't want to shoot.
Paxton coming off
I
the
did not
assist
want to
from
shoot.
Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Now, here's Barrett. Boucher defending. Burks in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Burks has got 13 points.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
Cobb with it. He's got 16. Burks pulls it in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
I'm trying to make room for myself.
Boucher passes to Young. Bucket is good.
So this is fine.
He's got 6.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Noel finds Rose. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now here's Rose. 13 points in the game. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Rose has got 10 points in just the second half. Toronto calls timeout. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lores of the game of college basketball.
Rose passes to Noel. He kicks it to Barrett. In the corner, it's Toppin. And it's good off the back of the rim.
I don't know who's focusing on him.
Toppin's got his first bucket of the night.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Baines trying to get open.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Myself.
And here's Barrett. 24 points for him. Lets a floater go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
Both shots good from the stripe. Toronto's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Boucher passes to Young, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And New York making a change here. Knox is checked in. 1:57 left to play in the third. Pass to Noel. And a miss there on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And again, no good by Toronto. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Terrific body control from Burks, reading angles and creating space.
Young passes to Trent. Whoops, they pick off the pass.
Okay.
To the inside. Oh,
yes. Goodness. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Young passes to Boucher.
I know what they're trying to do.
54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full.
I gotta get an alley, but again.
Burks on the wing, shoots the three.
Fuck.
It's rebounded by Cobb. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. Exceptional timing from Cobb. Seems to know when to take chances and go for alley-oops.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
8 seconds left in the third. And Champ gets the whistle that time.
Annoying. Damn it.
That's foul. A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Toppin, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for R.J. Barrett. We've got Rodney Hood, Bembry out there with Young. Then it's Johnson, and it's Birch in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Hey, Smitty, Steve Kerr talked about how Michael Jordan scared his teammates into becoming better players. Would that kind of approach, you think, work today with players entering the league?
You know, I think you have to be careful, yes. But I think on a general, if you're looking at just a blank sheet of paper on how to get guys motivated, I think it takes his leaders, which it starts with ownership, management, coach, and best players. If they work hard and they see the blueprint that way, they usually follow.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Oh, no.
Gibson with the steal.
I'm trying to do so hard.
Ntilikina looking it over. Trying to get open is Gibson. Ntilikina can't hit. And so Hood will bring it up for Toronto. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Young. Good ball movement here by the Raptors.
Come on, shoot.
Here's Bembry. He's guarded by Bullock. Robinson with the block. And they're able to recover. Clock at 2. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Young's shot is off.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
There's the pass to Ntilikina. And Gibson kicks to Ntilikina. The teardrop falls in. Ntilikina's got his first 2 points.
And I'm fucking
What
cold.
a deft player. Give Ntilikina a little breathing room, and he is going to knock down that floater.
Outside Hood. Down low. Here's Young. Robinson with the ball.
Oh my God. Come on,
They
bro.
could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the middle. Stolen by Robinson. Here's
I think I'm
Knox.
doing too
Covered by
much.
Hood.
That's basically my problem with this.
Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah,
that
no
long
kidding.
ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And
listen,
to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV, 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. New York's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Tipped away. Young with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up.
Just shoot it, dude.
Unable to get that one.
Come on, bro.
The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Ntilikina. Makes it off the glass. Ntilikina's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46, 47%. To the paint, here's Ntilikina. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Floats it up for Young.
That's it.
After a lackluster first half, he's taking charge offensively. We'll
That is
see
it.
how the defense responds.
I needed this. I need it. I freaking need this, dude.
We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Hendrix Cobb.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Without his heroics here tonight, this could have been a second straight loss for them. But he was sensational, and instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. Young passes to Baines. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Down low and stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet wide open. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
There we go.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
Rose against Van Vliet. Randall. And it's denied.
Nice.
Sent back by Siakam.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Barrett against Anunoby. Barrett kicks to Rose. Shot clock at 5. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Van Vliet's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young. Anunoby. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Relentless energy from OG. Defense can't counter his explosiveness on the boards.
Van Vliet against Rose. Pass to Payton. Floats one up. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Anunoby finds Young, collects the 2-pointer near the hoop.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Raptors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
I think one of the keys that helped them tonight was the big-time performance for Champ.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Bounce pass Young.
Right to Siakam.
And
Double.
Siakam with the basket on the assist from Young.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the 6'4", 485-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
And the Raptors with some changes. Ken Burge is checked in for Aaron Baines. Stanley Johnson comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Bembry in for Fred Van Vliet. And a new group in for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Kevin Knox comes in for Randall. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Ntilikina in for Rose. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That free throw, no good.
No good for ya.
He hits the second from the line. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Young, here we go.
Oh, come on!
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah, dude. Let's check the messages. No Archie? No, from G Stadium. Who cares how many board champs has we won the game? I mean, I know we got W, but you gotta ask you more. Shut up, greatness. You're stupid. And you're ugly too. Anyway. Let me check my animations real quick. Nope, I lied. Because I want to, let me create my own jump shot, so I'll be right back. We have team practice, so we're gonna go to team practice and then we're just gonna go. Let's see what they have for me in team practice. Plus, I created my jump shot. Let's see how my new jump shot is gonna go. And trust me, it's gonna work faster. I hope. I hope I can time this right. I just make mine. I just make my jump shots like. Basically, I just make my jump shots how I usually do jump shots. In real life. I was going to have fun. Alright. What do we got, coach? What do we got?
All right, everyone, bring it in. Great game last night. One of the best I've been a part of. Let's keep that focus and energy going in today's practice. Aim to be great. We gotta find a way to limit transition baskets if we stand any chance of winning games.
Limit transition.
Set it up
baskets.
and get started.
Better defense. 3-on-3 continuous, guys. And I was trying to alley-oop and it failed. I was trying to alley-oop and it failed. I was trying to alley-oop and it failed. No, okay, no more alley-oop chances. Because I'm doing too much.
Come on, fellas.
And now they're gonna cheat. Alright. Now these bitches are gonna cheat. Oh. I don't. That's why I failed. I'm failing this drill. This drill, that's not good for me. I'm gonna try and do my shooting because my shooting is my most priority right now. I want to be able to shoot, and my shooting is bad. Get the board. Our turn. And that didn't work at all because I can't even fucking shoot. Great. That was fun. I need to work on my shooting game. Like, it's not working right now for me. Okay, I got no fucking points on the board, dude. I need to work on my points. And guess what happens? You're gonna make me steal. You're gonna make me steal, huh? Finally, we're on the board after mishaps by me. Let's go. Catch up. Excuse me. Siakam. Oh, come on. You know I'm going hard in practice. That's all you have to do. Just go hard. If you go hard in practice, you can go hard in games, and you'll feel more confident about it.
Hey, right here.
That's nice D by me. Alright, this is neck and neck. What the hell? Oh god, guys. What's up? Nice Siakam. One more and we win this drill. And you got me in the middle. And that's a comeback. That's a comeback I ever seen one. Mighty fine work. That's a coaching drill. My defense is maxed. What's next? Fast break. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, enough fooling around. This is drill practice, not fancy hot potato pants. There we go. This is a drill. I can't. What? Why did I shoot like this? Like that. Nice shot. I think because we need to. Oh my god, we need to work on the transitions. Ah, get blocked again.
Great energy in practice. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work.
Lame. Fucking lame. I only got 2 reps. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's work on my shooting and see how this goes with my 3 points. I'm working on my 3 points right now. Let's see if it works for me.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
3-point shootout.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
There we go.
Keep it going.
Just like that.
Look at that.
Get your mind right. Let's go.
11. That's better. That's better. I think I found my perfect one. And I hope it's going to translate into this game. Alright, we are going to do work on top threes this time.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Top the key. There we go, dude.
Get your mind right. Again.
Okay. There we go. 8.
Next time.
Alright, next up are deep threes. Let's see deep threes and then.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Okay. How do you deep freeze from the top of the key?
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Oh, that was way too far. I need space and timing. My shots, as you can see here. Here, look at this. Buckets. Oh, well. Something flew off.
We'll get the next one.
No!
Come on. Focus.
Focus. There we go. Ah! 7. 3 threes are hard. How are you trying to do? Yep, done. Alright. That's my progression. I'm gonna work on my threes. And sprinkling in some rocks. Let's play the next game. It's against Orlando. Let's see, because I create my jumper. The jumper. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Brian, and I'm in your neighborhood to break down the upcoming 2K compete.
Here in the finals, I don't know because I am so. It's called Super Duper Mario.
Events.
How did I guess that right? Wow.
This weekend, make your way to the Rec, because all day Saturday and all day Sunday, you can earn double rep. Double the rep, double the fun. Next weekend, check out Specialty Appreciation Shooter. If you've applied 12 or more badge points into shooting, you'll earn double rep for all games played at the Cages, the Rec, and the Beach. And if you've applied 20 or more badge points into shooting, you'll earn triple rep. On the Wednesday after that, head back to the Rec, because it's another chance for you to earn double rep. That's it for me. I'll see you on the courts.
Double rep. Get it, Rick. Let's see if I continue the...
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV. We're nearing the end of the season, and that means it's time for the highly anticipated Top Play of the Year vote.
Yes, all season long you've been submitting your plays and voting on your favorites, but now it comes down to these four. We've taken each seasonal winner throughout the year: fall, winter, spring, and summer.
Do it.
Now it's headed down to David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the lead.
Thanks, David. Here are the five for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Red Van Vliet out there with Young. And it's Baines in at the 5 spot.
Wait, I'm starting?
Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Porter is out there with Ennis.
Hey, I'm starting. Look at me.
And for teams already exceeding expectations,
I started already.
It's running sky high right now.
Kev, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
Because you're not playing against yourself. And we're human. And Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days. And that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just
try.
Got to do it.
Now, here's Anunoby. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. Siakam passes to Young. Van Vliet with it. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Come on, bro.
And it's the Magic's ball. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Fultz the pass to Ross. Now Porter covered by Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Porter kicks to Ennis. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Young passes to Siakam. Back to Young. Toronto working the ball around now. Van Vliet left side. Launches a three. Young's shot is off. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fultz with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Well, it was something you could feel was on the verge of happening, Greg. But tonight's game is the game that Junior steps into the starting lineup.
It didn't make sense for Junior to come off the bench anymore. He's too large a part of what this team does on both ends. Junior's earned his right to start.
Hell yeah, boy.
Good on
both. I'm a starter.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Now, here's Porter. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Ross. Latrey. And Baines pulls it down. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getter, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume.
I'm a starter.
And that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
Here is Porter, following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Fultz, no good.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one.
I knew you were going to miss.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And guess what?
Here's
Try
Young.
again.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Here's Fultz after the made shot from Young, and Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Bounce pass Young to the paint. And Baines kicks to Young. Back to Baines. Young outside to the left side wing. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Baines pass to Siakam. No good with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ross with a wide open look. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient. raining it off the catch. Love it.
And Baines kicks to Anunoby. Van Vliet passes to Young. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot. Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now here's Fultz. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Cleveland over Young. Fultz, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Yes. And he comes up with the deuce. Siakam's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Knocked away.
Oh, God!
Pass to Ross. Now here's Ennis.
I thought I had it,
He's guarded by
I thought I had the steal. I was poking.
Here's Porter. And oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And it's important that Porter stays aggressive. When he does this, it helps force the D's hand.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Porter. He hits both from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Baines passes to Young. Drops in the layup for 2. 6 points for Champ.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Fultz against Young. And Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got his second bucket.
Man, I appreciate how skilled Fultz is handling the ball. I mean, excellent at getting to his favorite spots on the floor.
I should have done that because I knew it was too crowded.
The layup.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And Young kicks to Siakam. Back to Young.
Siakam, hi.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 8.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complained.
And I'm sub off.
Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward. Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Ennis out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Fultz against Young, and Fultz gets it to go.
Boy, Fultz so good at getting to his spots and then capitalizing. And I like watching this guy score the ball.
Hood for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Ross passes to Fultz.
Oh, no!
And finished off by Fultz.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And Baines kicks to Van Vliet. Down low, here's Young, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And finished off by Fultz.
You've got to step in front of Fultz, guys. I mean, he's solid when he comes rolling to the rim to hammer it down on these drives.
Yep, it counts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, Ross, 6 points for him. And there's the pass to Fultz. With some arc, and he sinks the layup. Fultz has got 18 points.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
The kick out to Young. Passes it to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Back to Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Toronto, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. And so Young nails them both. The Magic trail by 5. Young with the steal. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Takeover, bitch. Gotta use my takeover.
So here's Orlando. And here is Hampton. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
6 to shoot. From 12 feet out.
And he got blocked too.
By Young.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's Baines. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And now a 9-point Raptor lead. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Ennis passes to Hampton. Stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break Toronto.
Dish it. Oh, but he
it's
shot
be
it
on Aaron Baines. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
So at least he'll turn over. Take over.
Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against New York. Pass to Ennis. Out to the wing. Here's Fultz. The Magic again can't hit. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Now, here's Hampton. Covered by Van Vliet. They need this. Hampton dishes to Carter, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Baines. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid swing.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Toronto leading by 9. And Young kicks to Hood. Young passes to Baines. The shot's good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now, here's Hampton. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Carter. There's Okeke. And that one, good. Okeke's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Second shot opportunity, and the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Carter.
And And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand.
Okay,
exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
There's Okeke. He's guarded by Anunoby. Anthony, the pass to Porter. He kicks it to Carter. 5 to shoot. Tries again. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Porter.
Yeah, showing he's not just a catch-and-shoot guy on the perimeter. Porter attacking.
And it's Baines missing. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Hampton, and layup good off the glass. Hampton's got his second bucket of the night.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
The pass to Boucher. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. And the Raptors lead by 9. Well, Orlando shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Anthony. 26 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. A shot by Hampton with no one around. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Young for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back.
I mean, A plus 50%, ranked 6th in the NBA for steals with 4 steals right now because I get the hot hand, and also 2 rebounds. I mean, what is this? Double-double. Double-double.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Young is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Baines in at the center position. On defense, the Raptors. Passes it to Fultz. Over Young. Bank shot. No good.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Pass to Anunoby. Lock at 6. For the 3. Young, no good. The Magic trail by 8. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Young against Fultz. Here's Ross. He can't hit that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Pass to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. Siakam, that's good.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Young with the steal.
Oh, hi.
Now the pass to Siakam. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Siakam. And now it's a 12-point Raptor lead. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic, searching for that first bucket here in the third. Passes to Ennis. Takes a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Ennis has got 5 now.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Siakam passes to Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Tries from 10. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And that's why you don't
Siakam's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Great play by Ross. I mean, using that bouncing ability at the defensive end, love it.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Anunoby. Baines trying to get open. It gets rebounded by Ennis. The Magic trailed by 9. Outside, Porter. Out to the right wing. Here's Fultz. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
You know, it's one thing to have a nice stroke, but it's another to understand how to get yourself free outside the arc for your shot. Has a soft, delicate stroke, does Fultz.
Oh, come on.
Rolls off his fingers nicely.
For the
All right, RJ Hampton.
Anthony with it. 11 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Carter. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Carter's got 6 points in the quarter.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Stolen by Carter. Now, here's Hampton. He's tightly guarded. Tries again. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Carter.
They've cashed in on a lot of second-chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Exactly, this happens.
Anthony taking his time here. He dishes it to Hampton. Kicks it to Ennis. To the inside. Carter. It's blocked. They recover it. That one good for 2. Now just a 1-point Raptor lead.
Now it's a 1-point game.
Look at this run they're on, and you have to give a lot of credit to their effort on the glass.
Here's Young. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Young's got 21 in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Anthony left side. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Here's Trent. 7 points in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he's good on the second. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. for the tie, and Hampton lays it up and in. Hampton's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Want the ball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Ennis, Hampton out there with Anthony. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Okeke in at the 4. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pass to Cobb. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Cobb's got 11 points here in just the second half. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. They trail by 1. To the paint. Here's Carter. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Young passes to Siakam. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. We've seen Champ really having a great game.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
I do work hard.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Cobb. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 1.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Back to Anthony. Here's Okeke, covered by Siakam. And here's Anthony for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Anthony's got the lead up to 2 now for Orlando.
2.
And perimeter scoring,
Whatever.
I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the Raptors making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. Magic on defense. Cobb passes to Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
But they're rebounding. They've given themselves a lot of second chances, and it's really helped them.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
The 11-footer.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old-school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
Carter hits them both. Now Cobb. Young outside. Pass to Anunoby. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Boucher kicks to Cobb. He feeds it to Young. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 25 points in the game.
You can't leave someone open around Cobb. when you do, he makes sure to hurt you for that mistake.
Here's Anthony. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
What is this?
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And Orlando making a change here. Porter's checked in. That's good from Anthony. Raptors trail by 4. The pass to Anunoby. He kicks to Cobb. Young passes to Siakam.
That's a miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Anthony's shot is off. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bounce pass, Young. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Now here's Anthony. He's covered closely. Here's Hampton trying to get open as Carter. And Hampton with the basket on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got 6 assists here tonight. The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And it's good for 2. 20 points for him.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
The score now all even. And that's now 27 points for Champ.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Hampton. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Terrence Ross is checked in for him.
I knew that.
You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh, my
goodness.
Championship
night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. The first free throw is good.
We're lost.
And so he hits both.
Unless I do something stupid.
And here is Ross. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Fultz against Young. Pass to Carter. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Fultz knows it's his job to work the ball around and get his guys involved. He's a reliable and capable passer.
And here's Young from the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Ennis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Beyond the arc. No good from Ross. Raptors trail by 13. Here's Van Vliet. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Fultz dishes to Anthony. Fires the 3. Tries to save it, and Baines pulls it down. Baines has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Siakam with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Anunoby, good.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Magic leading by 11. Fultz kicks to Anthony. Now here's Fultz. Pass to Ross. Carter down low, covered by Bain. Here's Fultz. Connects on the 9-footer.
Fultz is cheating.
Fultz has got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Magic.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though.
So the Magic win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us.
I mean, you want to take a look. Like, 6 steals.
And we'll see you next time.
I went full on cycle mode. And I got new. Ooh. I got Gatorade. Yeah, fucking Gatorade, boy. Great news, we got a meeting with Gatorade tomorrow. Their potential, oh my god. So first... That makes sense. You can also pick a list of statistics. Sure towards. That's cool. I like that I have options here. And since we're Gatorade, will help you boost your performance. Discounts that should be a boost. Believe me, they're real help. Perfect. Really into it. That's what I'm saying. This goes both ways. Anyway, look at the initial offers. Yep. I'm okay with that. I want to do defensive performance. I can do a double. I cannot do triple doubles. That's hard. I want to believe in myself first. I want to try. So, I decided we're going to do this one because this is fun. Team Gatorade, heard you killed it at the turn. Well, starting lineup, we recognize that for your developed game and we're having it. By now you probably heard the news about the Hendricks Cobb trade. Well, we understand this may be a swing move for both. Wait a second. Wait, whoa. Hendricks Cobb's got he got traded. He got traded. But who gets him? He didn't go to team practice, but right now. Question is, where did he get traded off to? I want to take a look. Hendricks Cobbs got traded to the Detroit Pistons. But let's go to the neighborhood. Hendricks Cobbs got traded. I'm in starting lineup. Guys, it's gonna be a great day. But sucks because I don't get the team of Cobbs, and now I think we're gonna lose a lot. Yeah, trailing. Yeah, word. I mean, it's gonna be harder, but I guess it's time. It revolves around me this time. Everything I do this time around, is gonna affect this team. So. I want to see what. Now we're going to Definitely going to the neighborhood, and then we'll go to. Hendrix Cobbs got traded from Toronto to Detroit. I think the addition to my career is supposed to be like, oh, they're supposed to be like the thing. In the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood. Neighbor, 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 neighborhood. Neighbor, 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 neighborhood. Alright. I still need to work on my threes, but that's fine. Let's take a look. Let's see if I need to do anything for this. Answer is no. 3 more days, and then I can just have fun. But let's go to the VC management. Here's your VC. But I'm going to I'm going over here to the fuel station. Alright, let's see what you have for me. This Sports Fuel company. I'll grab one Chewy, one of this one, and one of each. Good deal. And now we're gonna play against the Utah Jazz. Can't believe Hendrix Cobb got traded to the Detroit Pistons. A lot's happening here in this video.
Your top plays have kept us in awe all this year. Now it comes down to this, the top plays of the year and a 1 million VC award. You ready to make a VC millionaire? Let's see the 4 plays you selected to compete. In the fall, your first seasonal winner was @NZ Rotham, who blocked a shot in the rec, and his teammate drains the game winner from full court. The chilliest play of winter was sent in from AgToySoldier98, who was clutch in their own right with a 3/4 court shot from the ground after the dive.
That was impressive.
The spring started to heat up with @KingLashawn13, who dunked on 4 defenders and spun around to look at all of them. And we reached peak heat this summer with summer's winner @TheRealOGBilly, who ran defenders all over the place and put up a game-winning green in their face. It's all on on you. Choose your top play of the year. Thanks for everyone for the awesome plays you submitted. We will keep looking for them on social media when you use the hashtag 2KTVWow. Stay tuned next week for the winner in our 2KTV Awards.
What in the...
Welcome to the Space Jam.
On July 16th,
I need to assemble an elite team.
Follow me, Doc.
The Tooniverse is expanding.
So many different worlds to explore.
I'm Robin.
Nerd alert.
Space Jam, rated PG.
We've been checking out the 2K League since tip-off, and this season...
16-team bracket with teams seeded one...
Let's do it. Let's come back from this loss.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The Jazz couldn't have looked more confident as when they arrived at the arena earlier on. Obviously amped up for tonight's game. A soaring CN Tower is seen from the waters of Lake Ontario, along with the rest of beautiful downtown Toronto. And as things...
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Young is out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Baines in at the 5, home in the paint. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Young finds VanVleet. Baines trying to get open. VanVleet can't get it to go.
That's not a good start.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 3-point game.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Gobert with the block, and he recovers it. The kick out to Young. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Here's Baines. Young looking around. Toronto working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. And here's VanVleet from the arc. No good there.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Conley with the 3. Utah gets it back. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. They get the rebound. Favors. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And the focus of Favors calmly taking the hit and finishing the basket off.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Siakam's shot is off.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
They get it back.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Count that one from VanVleet.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
VanVleet kicks to Young. That shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Conley gets the bucket.
Okay, and the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Drills the 3-pointer.
I'm not going to confuse him with Kevin Durant out there, but Siakam has become a real threat from distance.
Pass to Favors. He dishes it to Conley. Rebound by the Raptors. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
And we will see if they can do it again this year. Not a simple task by any stretch. You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
And Pascal Siakam can absolutely score in bunches. Put up 25 in a quarter last season, and when he gets going, look out.
GA, when Pascal Siakam is on, it seems like he's involved in every play. Must stay consistent. But you know what? He's a special player who can carry a team.
I guess now we go. Mike Conley.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Thomas. He's out there with Conley. And it's Azubuike in at the center position. The Raptors shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Michael Conley picks one up. The Raptors have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. With COVID shortening the season and the schedule, Steve, being tinkered with, do you think the NBA will make permanent changes to the season schedule?
Kevin, I don't think so. When everything gets back to normal, I think we'll be at 82 games and starting, like we usually do in October, September for games. I just think the NBA has done a fantastic job of being able to adapt to this situation.
And finished off by Siakam.
This is the modern day big. Siakam can stretch you out and can hurt you right at the rim.
Siakam open, look at that.
Now here's Conley. A 14-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Hayes dishes to Young. Siakam outside. Young passes to Siakam. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Siakam's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Conley against Young. High, arcing shot. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Thomas gets a wide open look. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 2 points of the night.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Back to Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Good on the second free throw.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. And in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
Conley with the 3. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
We know what Conley can do as a playmaker, but tonight it's been about his scoring.
But they recover it. Here's Young. Wow, way off on that one. Jazz leading by 5. Clarkson gets to Conley. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Van Vliet. Right side. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Young passes to Siakam. Back to Young. Siakam trying to free himself up. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Siakam.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Thomas with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against Memphis. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in, and Utah also making a switch. Bogdanovich is checked in for Clarkson. And the Raptors call time here. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
And the pass to Anunoby. Young for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Aston Niang. Just 5 to shoot. Conley for 3. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Thomas passes to Conley. Lets it go from deep. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Raptors trail by 6. Anunoby in the corner. Gobert with the block.
You got to keep your head on the swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Mitchell comes in for Matt Thomas. The shot will not fall. Gobert with the defensive effort.
I don't know why.
Goes up to the stripe. Here's Favors. Rebound by the Raptors. Baines has got 4 rebounds in this game. It's tipped.
I know this would happen.
Anunoby against Bogdanovich. Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Passes it to Anunoby. Young outside. Siakam, right side. Van Vliet outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Mitchell. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Baines has got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Pass to Mitchell. over Siakam. They get it again. Goes back up, and it's Favors laying it in. Favors got 4 this quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Now, Anunoby. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Mitchell kicks to Favors. The pass to Bogdanovic. His three-pointers off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Van Vliet wide open. That 3 off the mark. Jazz leading by 8. On the wing, Mitchell. Favors passes to Mitchell. Conley against Young. Outside, Bogdanovic. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. It's it alive, and there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors has got 11. Toronto calls timeout.
Timeout. Just sub me out, bro. I'm not having a good game whatsoever.
And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for Utah. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Taking a look. 10 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. 1.
And after
Did I say 1?
a fairly even first couple of quarters, their second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Right, Van Vliet out there with Young. And it's Baines in at the 5. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Utah leading.
That's what we're doing. Full court trap.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. $18 feet out. Good on the bucket. Mitchell's got his first points of the night.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks. 3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
And Baines kicks to Van Vliet. Anunoby passes to Young. Siakam looking around. Baines trying to get open. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Siakam.
Coming into the league, Siakam's defense was well ahead of his offense. As you can see tonight, that's evened out.
And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Inside, Conley banked in off the glass. 21 points for Mike Conley.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Boucher passes to Young. Van Vliet outside. Anunoby finds Young. Boucher with the ball. Gobert on him. Pass to Young. Over Conley. Young, no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Van Vliet against Conley. Favors can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 5.
OG Anunoby out of Indiana. He was the 23rd pick in the 2017 draft. Another great draft selection that day. Slipped due to injuries concerns, but he's been great.
Gobert trying to get open, and Bogdanović throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanović is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Siakam. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Smitty, with OG Anunoby, he has a very high ceiling.
It's fantastic. He's a solid defender, and with the ball in his
hand, he's checked in for Favors. And Thomas subbed in for Mike Conley. Siakam hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Mitchell up top, covered by Van Vliet. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the basket by Thomas.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Back to Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
For Toronto, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
And Utah making a change here. As Azubuike's checked in. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And they're controlling the boards, already. Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And the Raptors call time here. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And Young kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam passes to Young. That's tipped.
And I got blocked. I'm done.
3-on-3. Here's Niang. Outside for Thomas. Pass to Mitchell. Over Boucher. No good that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Pass to Young from deep. But he stays with it. There's the pass to Siakam. And here is Anunoby. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Clock at 4. The Raptors need to get a shot up. Here's Boucher. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Down low. Young with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
7'2" wingspan. OG Anunoby throwing it down.
The drive by Mitchell. lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Back to Young. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Young finds Anunoby. That one goes in. Anunoby's got 4 points in the quarter.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Utah calls timeout.
Sub me out. You fucker.
So it's both.
Thank you. I don't want to do it. And we're down by 10.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. So on the floor for Utah. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. Conley kicks to Clarkson. Feeds to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Able to score in a multitude of ways. Favors causing a lot of problems for the defense.
Got a piece of it. And here's Bogdanovich.
I don't know.
Clarkson on the wing. Outside Conley. And the Jazz, another 3.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul.
Oh, my goodness. His 5th foul. One more, and he's done for the evening.
Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
Gobert with the block. They retain possession. To the middle, another shot. And Van Vliet lays it in.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here is Conley. Young with the steal. Right wing. Here's Anunoby. Offline with his 3.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Kept alive. Second chance shot, and it's finished off inside by Gobert. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Conley against Young. With the teardrop, Conley gets the bucket.
I knew
Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Smooth off the fingertips. Mike Conley floating it in beautifully.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Anunoby.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Gobert finds Conley. Count it. Conley's got 28 points for the game.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Siakam misses.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. Count the basket and the foul.
I don't fucking care.
And so he's picked up his final
bitch.
foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Foul me out, motherfucker.
And so it's Utah with the win.
it.
A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
And next, we play against Mike. I'm done. Anyway, now we're 4th. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'm pissed off. I'm ready to go beat up. Things is already in Hishi. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we'll